So we're diving into Henri Rousseau's Surprised, a painting that's more puzzling than a Rubik's Cube. What immediately strikes you about this piece?
The sheer vibrancy. It's like a jungle exploded onto the canvas. But the tiger, it's almost detached, like it's a sticker someone slapped onto a postcard.
Exactly. That almost childlike simplicity, yet the detail is astonishing. How does Rousseau achieve such a striking effect with seemingly simple techniques?
He masters the unexpected. The rain, for instance, it's a mystery, even to art historians. Thin paint, varnish, it's magical, you know?
And the stripes. Everything is striped. The tiger, the grass, even the rain seems to fall in stripes. It's a visual symphony of repetition. Crazy, right? Let's talk about Rousseau's methods. He wasn't formally trained, right? Did that limit him, or did it actually free him creatively?
Oh, it freed him. He wasn't bound by academic rules. He painted methodically, in blocks, and possibly used a pantograph to enlarge images. This gave him a unique perspective.
So a lack of formal training became his superpower. It's fascinating how he uses color to create depth, almost like an aerial perspective, despite not using traditional linear perspective. Amazing, huh?
Precisely. He understood the power of color to suggest distance and space. The vibrant greens at the bottom, the paler tones higher up. It's a masterful use of atmospheric perspective.
And the color palette itself is remarkable. The variety of greens is astounding. It's not just green, it's a whole spectrum of greens. I mean, wow.
Absolutely. The availability of pre-mixed paints in tubes revolutionized painting at the time, and Rousseau took full advantage. He also cleverly uses red as a counterpoint to the green, balancing the composition.
So where did Rousseau find his inspiration? He claimed to have been to Mexico, but that's not true, is it?
No, his jungles were born from imagination, fueled by readily available resources. The Jardin des Plantes in Paris, with its hothouses and zoo, was his muse.
So his jungle was a Parisian jungle, a blend of reality and fantasy. He combined his observations of plants and animals in the Jardin des Plantes with his own vivid imagination.
Interesting. Exactly. He also drew inspiration from books, magazines, and even other artists' works like Delacroix's tigers. He synthesized these influences into something entirely new.
It's a reminder that art isn't just about direct observation. It's about interpretation and transformation. Rousseau's work is a testament to that. The initial reception of Surprised wasn't exactly glowing, was it?
To put it mildly, some critics mocked his style, calling it simplistic. Visitors reportedly doubled over with laughter. Brutal.
Ouch. But his work eventually gained recognition, didn't it? He became a darling of the avant-garde.
Yes, artists like Picasso and Kandinsky championed his unique style. Picasso even threw a party in his honor. Can you believe that?
That's quite a turnaround. It shows that artistic taste can be remarkably fickle, and that sometimes what's initially dismissed as naive can later be celebrated as groundbreaking. The title, Surprised, is so intriguing. Who or what is surprised? The tiger? The viewer?
That's the beauty of it. It's open to interpretation. Is the tiger surprised by the storm? Is it about to pounce on unsuspecting prey? Or are we, the viewers, surprised by the unexpected beauty of the scene? It's really thought-provoking.
It's a title that invites us to engage with the painting on multiple levels. It's not just a description, it's a question.
Exactly. It's a title that keeps on giving. It's a conversation starter, just like the painting itself.
Rousseau's work is often associated with the birth of modernism. How does Surprised fit into that broader context?
It's a perfect example of early modernism's rejection of strict realism in favor of personal expression and exploration of new forms.
His use of non-realistic colors, simplified forms, and unconventional perspectives all point to this shift away from traditional artistic conventions.
And his work also reflects the growing interest in non-Western art, which was a major influence on modernist painters.
It's a fascinating intersection of influences. The Parisian jungle, the new availability of paints, and the broader artistic currents of the time. Really interesting stuff. The teacher's notes suggest using this painting to spark discussions with children. What kind of questions would you ask young viewers?
I'd focus on emotions. How does a tiger feel? Can objects have emotions? It's a great way to get them thinking creatively and empathetically.
And you could also explore the concepts of good and bad art. Does everyone have to agree on whether a painting is good?
Exactly. It's about opening up a dialogue, not dictating answers. It's about encouraging critical thinking and appreciation for different perspectives.
It's about fostering a love of art, not just teaching facts about it. The notes also suggest comparing Surprised with other artworks. What kind of comparisons would be fruitful?
Comparing it with other jungle scenes or paintings featuring tigers would be interesting, seeing how different artists approach the same subject matter.
And comparing it with works from different periods and styles would highlight the unique aspects of Rousseau's approach.
It's about placing the painting within a broader artistic context, seeing its connections and its differences.
It's about enriching the viewing experience by making connections and drawing comparisons. Let's return to the rain. It's such a captivating element. What makes it so special?
The mystery surrounding its creation is part of its allure. The fact that it's still debated by experts adds to its mystique.
It's a testament to Rousseau's skill that he could create such a powerful illusion with such an unknown technique.
It's a reminder that even the simplest techniques can yield extraordinary results when wielded by a master.
It's a visual puzzle that continues to fascinate and inspire. Rousseau's life was quite unconventional. He wasn't from an artistic family, and he worked as a toll collector. How did that shape his art?
His relative poverty and lack of formal training forced him to be resourceful and imaginative. He had to find creative ways to express himself.
His struggles became his strength. His outsider status allowed him to develop a unique artistic voice.
He's a testament to the power of perseverance and self-belief. He believed in his art even when others didn't.
And that belief ultimately led to his recognition as one of France's great artists. That was a great discussion. Thank you for sharing your insights into this captivating painting.